Get ready for the dictation. Start. The Learned Counsel for the respondent also referred to Section 150 and Section 174 of the Electricity Act and to the judgment rendered by the Supreme Court in the case of Mayawati Trading Private Limited 2019 SCC Online SC 1164 during the course of his arguments. He referred to sections 39 and 40 of the Act and argued that this court will have to see whether generation includes transmission, as all are interrelated, and power system includes generation, transmission and distribution. All are technical. Only generation cannot be said to be technical. Transmission lines and substations that facilitate transmission are also technical matters that need to be referred to an expert in the field for adjudication. The applicants are suppliers of components and build substations to facilitate transmission, and therefore they are also covered by the Electricity Act. And the Learned Counsel for the respondent also referred to page 29 of the contract and argued that the aggregate value of the first contract of rupees 92 crore 71 lakh 72,000 is related to the second and the third contract. The Learned Counsel for the respondent also referred to the statement of objects and reasons of the Act and paragraph 1.1 and argued that transmission comes within works relating to the supply of electricity. In rejoinder to the arguments raised by the Learned Counsel for the respondent, the Learned Counsel for the applicant has said that the reliance placed upon the provisions of the Electricity Act 2003 is erroneous and misconceived. The Electricity Act 2003 has no application in the facts of the present case, which arise out of a purely commercial dispute between the parties. The parties are governed by the Indian Contract Act and the Arbitration and Conciliation Act alone. The Electricity Act 2003 deals with generation, transmission, distribution and trading of electricity and governs contracts in relation thereto. In this case, there is no generation, distribution or trading of electricity whatsoever. The dispute has arisen out of the provisions of the supply agreement dated 28/11/2011. The supply agreement was a contract for supply of equipment and material for construction of a substation, and the applicant has simply sold the equipment and materials such as transformers and reactors to the respondent for construction of the substation. The State Electricity Regulatory Commission is a body set up under Section 86 of the Electricity Act 2003 to regulate the process of procurement of electricity by distribution companies from a generating company under the agreement for purchase of power. Under Section 86 1F of the Act, the State Electricity Regulatory Commission has jurisdiction only over those disputes which arise under these agreements for purchase of power between the licensees / distribution companies and the generating companies. It has been argued that the applicant is neither a licensee nor a generating company. It has neither generated electricity nor supplied it to the respondent. The supply agreement is a contract for supply of construction material and equipment simpliciter. In the performance of the supply agreement, the applicant has not undertaken any work of transmission, distribution or trading of electricity as a licensee and the respondents' reliance on Section 67 of the Electricity Act 2003 is also misconceived. The judgment relied upon by the respondents reported in 2002 8 SCC 715 has no application to the present case. Also, the judgment reported in 2008 4 SCC 755 is exclusively in respect of electricity disputes between distribution companies and generating companies and the power purchase agreement. It has been argued that this court has been approached for appointment of arbitrator as there was failure of both the parties to agree upon the same under section 11(6) of the Act of 1996. It has further been argued that the respondents claim that the loan taken from the Power Finance Corporation was to facilitate the applicant company was inappropriate and false. The loan document filed as annexure to the counter affidavit shows that the respondent raised a loan of rupees 640 crores from the Power Finance Corporation to finance the project. Stop.